All thoughts in this review are based on a single theatrical viewing, and thus are subject to change at a later date. There will be full spoilers past this point, and as this is an opinion-based beast, your satisfaction in watching the video is not guaranteed. Okay, after the uncomfortable experience that was 100% Wolf, we get to do a complete 180 and do nothing but gush about another Wolf-based film brought to us by the same studio that released Song of the Sea and The Secret of the Kells, because I loved this. The story is pretty standard at its bare bones. We've got our protagonist Robin, who wants to be a great hunter like her father. She breaks the rules and goes against his wishes to do so, and shows she's capable, and fails utterly at it, as you do. Through all that, she meets Mehab Omektyre, a wolfwalker. She is a girl when awake and a wolf when she sleeps. Robin ends up a wolfwalker too, and must use this new power to save the wolves of the forest and learn to be truly free. Pretty standard, as I said on the face, but there are layers to this, though, that make it interesting. And I'll get into that momentarily, because not only do I want to gush about the story told here, I want to gush about the medium chosen to tell it. I am a huge fan of 2D animation. I love working on different techniques with my own shorts. I love learning the history of it and the people who pioneered it. So getting to see a film made this way in a theatrical release is a real treat, especially these days when 3D is the norm. In fact, it's kind of like when Pixar was new and 3D was the rare treat. This film also really makes use of that lack of third dimension, too, where the town is literally shown as flat in overhead shots. It's designed like a cage, tall, square, gray, and lacking all depth, contrasting the bright, soft, deep woods of the forest. When Robin is assigned as a scullery maid and is cleaning the hallways, and it's all big and pompous, and yet tight and confining at the same time. And once Robin transforms into a wolf, how she sees the world through scent trails and sounds. It's so good! The way the wolf pack morphs and melds together into one being in some shots. I love it. Of course, the animation could be beautiful, which again this is, and the story can be soulless and boring. Thankfully, this is not. Well, as I said, the bare bones of it is simple. They build on that, because not only does Robin become free, her father does too. And I love that this isn't about her having to break away from him, because he is overprotective, which he is. He wants his daughter safe so she doesn't end up in a cage. But as she said, and as we see throughout the film, with those visuals I mentioned earlier, she's already in one. From being told to stay indoors, to being told to stay in the town, to being put to hard labor, she isn't free. But neither is her father, as it turns out. The system that tells him to just keep his head down and do what he's told so that he can be safe and prosper and his family can be safe, hurts her and him. It isn't just about him having to learn to trust her as she grows up and seeks her independence. It's also about breaking away from oppression to achieve his own freedom. Both father and daughter work together and protect each other in the end to defeat the Lord Protector. The nuance here is key for me, and it just keeps coming, as the conflict between the townies and the wolves, with pushing deeper into the forest, would lend itself to the typical nature good, humans bad trope. But again, the film doesn't go there. It isn't about the town learning to respect the forest and the wolves and the other animals within it. Robin does, but that's personal to her and her journey. In the grand scheme of things, the Lord Protector is the real villain here. And both the townies and the wolves are hurt by him. Their fight isn't with each other, it's with the cause of it all, the one who seeks to keep both of them oppressed for their own gain. He came to stomp down a rebellion initially, and now seeks to maintain that order and control, to tame the wilds, as he put it. Obviously, since everyone is free at the end, he loses, and he gets his comeuppance in classic Disney style. Hooray for gravity! So yeah, this movie has left me feeling really good. And honestly, I have no complaints about it. Good wins, nobody except the bad guy dies, there's nice messages about overcoming fear and cooperation, and how, in the words of Ben Franklin, Those who would seek to give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. And it's gorgeous, too, as the cherry on top of this awesome sundae. Done in an animated medium I love, with the colors and the character movement to match. 2 thumbs way, way up for this. And if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend doing so. And if you have seen it, what did you think? Did you like it? Dislike it? Is it better, worse, or on par with what the studio has made before? All those thoughts and more can be left in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to stick around for more content on all things animated. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.